Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo Grim here and welcome to yet another episode of the Fresh Start free-to-play beginner series. We are starting the video with an arena fight because I wanted to have something to talk over other than a stale image. This is a little bit forward ahead and I will talk about how I got to level 40 with Justice League Aquaman in a minute. I just wanted to thank you guys very much for watching this series, and I've come to the conclusion that from now on I think I'll post an episode once every 3 or 4 days in order to not have very repetitive content, but at the same time be able to provide you with more episodes for this series that you like. So without further ado, let's get into the fighting. So straight off the bat we've got our Harley Quinn knocked out. In the future I'll replace her and we are going to mainly use Special 2 from Justice League Aquaman. He will not perform optimally because he is best used in a Justice League team, but as a solo character I think his second super move is the best choice for now. And this will be a pretty easy fight, I think. We are going to take those ones out. The forte of this character are his basic attacks really because they are armor piercing. And this battle is easily done. Since we're gonna use him a lot, we've unlocked all his 4 talents and we got lucky with the crit chance and the resistances that are both rare. And that's great. I have restarted my phone and I think I lost a video with a 10 chests opening, and from the test chance I got Gold Unbreakable Cyborg, which is an extremely bad character, and I'm gonna stop opening chests for now at the very least until my mental sanity is restored. We are going to invest all our experience capsules into Justice League Aquaman. It doesn't really matter if you invest from other classes, it's not such a big difference. As a new player you might get excited when this happens, but this happens because you are one of the first people to play in the new season and nobody scored points yet. But after you understand that this is only temporary and you will shortly fall down, this becomes only annoying to you. Managed to get Superman to 3 stars from farming his shards and from some chests. Good news, we got an epic resistances talent. Bad news is that it's on Silver Robin. Those are our raid rewards. They are pretty bad, but they will really help us as beginners. I have unlocked my John Stewart Green Lantern and Power Girl, 1 to 2 stars and the other to 3 stars, and I will start requesting shards for Power Girl in the league donations because this is a more efficient way to save up some league credits. Of course it's more efficient to ask for shards for King of Atlantis Aquaman, but in order to request them you need to first unlock him, and that's what we are going to work on now. I don't think I'm gonna get her gears for now because they are pretty expensive. I'll say about after the next raid. So I really wanted to point out that Primal Swamp Thing and Unbreakable Cyborg are the only gold cards I got from chests, and I've opened like 26 or something around there. And this is a very, very, very crappy luck. Since I'm fed up with the chests, I'm going to level up my operations from now. I'm not gonna give you any advice on operations on this video, but in the future I will make a guide about them and I will tell you in how much time you'll get your investment back. Okay, so this team is more than 2 times my threat, but I don't find them as a threat to me because they've got characters that are strong as damage dealers. Except for the Batman Ninja Harley Quinn, she's not very good for anything, but usually the strong damage dealers, if they don't have a stun like Black Adam or a stun on tagging like Last Left the Joker, they're pretty easy to take out because they are low on every other stats except for damaging. And the thing is that for this team I shouldn't use my stunning abilities because Heartbreaker Harley Quinn can reflect them. This is the team I'm going to use for multiverse for now, because I like to tag them in and out a lot, and Green Lantern will help them with that. Just doing my tagging combos right here, there was a slip up. Your tagging combos are not going to work every time, and you need to be prepared for that. And all we have to do is beat those two opponents. Again, one combo didn't work because the AI has a frame advantage over you. And right now I'm going to easily be able to do a super move on her. I like to actually, I'm going to freeze her. I didn't remember that right. I think the Heartbreaker Harley Quinn passive does not apply anymore. And right now we are going to try to beat them out with a super move on this guy. He's going to revive because that's his passive, but he's not got that much health left. And we got bashed a little bit, stunned, but that's okay, because we are going to tag in with this guy, and we are going to finish the job with special ones, I think. There goes one, and there goes the other. Those guys yet again have high threat, but I don't regard them as very strong, and I like fighting Multiverse Green Lantern out of a Multiverse team, because without his Multiverse teammates he is weaker, and you can abuse him in order to waste the enemy's power, because his first special that is used to land an arrow can be actually jumped over, and that's power wasted for him. Again, doing my tagging combos, got a 28 combo so far. I hope I don't lose it until I use my first super move. And we are going to stun her and kill her. Your combos, I'd never talked about that because this seems pretty obvious, but the higher combo you have, the more damage your attacks will do. It even writes on the screen. Over here I didn't manage to dodge his Q, his first special, but it's everything fine because we are going to have an easy time on this match. Again, I'm backing off hoping he will use his, but his swipe towards me is very annoying, his swipe attack, and it can catch up very easily. Again, tagging in and out, and I am going to freeze this guy, and he is going to eventually die. Yes, before he even got to use his super move. And the tricky thing about this Green Lantern is that his special 1 and special 2 cost the same amount, so when he reaches that amount of power bars, you don't know which one he would use, and you try to jump over, but it's the other one. And pretty easy, this is done. For now, this is the team we will be using for Justice League Aquaman. I still don't know how strong the character is, so it will take some testing over the next few fights in order to figure out how high he can actually deal damage and how high can he beat the opponents. And right now I'm fighting a team who's twice my strength plus a little bit in addition, and again I'm going to fight them and make sure I tag in and out in order to get energy, and I'm going to use my special too. Keep in mind that Aquaman's basic attacks are very beneficial for you since they got a pretty long range, and you can get your full combo, not swipe 3 times hit and then swipe again, but the full 3 times tap, swipe, and 3 times tap, swipe again at much easier distance. And one of theirs is out. This is going to be a pretty easy fight. I think I could have used him at much higher threat level. Again, a basic combo you can use if you don't have your abilities up is to swipe right, hit 2 times, and then go back and block and bait the enemy's abilities while you're blocking, or make him get himself into an unsecure position. Right now he's blocking. When your opponent blocks, don't lose your focus and don't panic. You are going to be able to put in 3 basics before he can riposte. So you're gonna go with 3 basics and then go back and block. This is the last fight that I'm going to showcase in this video, and all those characters are agility. And this is not a thing to really aim for, but right now is a fortunate event that because of the classes, our Justice League Aquaman is going to have additional attack and additional defense when fighting them, so he will have a huge advantage. And as a general rule, with a few exceptions that you are most likely not gonna encounter at early levels, and I'm talking about Last Left the Joker or Batman Ninja Catwoman. So with some exceptions, most agility characters will be at low levels pretty weak, so you can kind of aim for that. And fighting this team will have no problem, since the only dangerous thing that could happen is if we get killed by unhinged Harley Quinn and her passive takes us over. So with that being said, sit back and enjoy the fight, and I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you further in the next episode. As I said, I will try to do to upload every day, and I'll try to do an episode of the Fresh Start series, a top 10 or top 5, and a build video each week. So this means I will do those beginners fresh series one every 3 to 4 days. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.